This video will show you how to start staking even if you don't have enough SCF to make your account active. Okay, so this is going to show you what's the minimum amount that you need in order to start earning staking rewards. Now, my mentor always says, don't make your minimums your maximums. And I completely wholeheartedly agree with that. But if you don't have it, this video is going to show you how to use what you do have in order to start earning and being able to build up your wealth. So let's get right into how to do this. First of all, I want to point out to you that I've been completely neglecting these two buttons right on the home screen that will take you directly to the SCF exchange and to the SCF liquidity tab. But there's also the actual tab here that you can go to and get to the same exact thing. But let's click on add SCF liquidity. So I'm going to take your attention to this minimum amount here. It tells you that in order to start adding to the liquidity pool, all you need is that small amount of SCF, 0.000001. However, I have done the calculations to see how much you need to actually be able to stake. So I'm going to go over to the profit tab and click on LP pledge here. For the LP pledge, you need a minimum of 1 FinLP. So how do you get 1 FinLP? Like I said, I did the calculations already. So I have figured out that you need 0.131 SFC in order to equal at least 1 LP token. Now, this is on August 28th, 2023. At the time of this video, this is a rough estimate because the LP token value is determined by this equation here, the total value of the liquidity pool divided by the circulating supply of LP tokens. And because you have the opportunity, or you have the right or whatever, to add and remove LP tokens whenever you feel like, if they are not staked, this number can change all the time, right? So we're going to go back over here and we're going to complete this 0.131. Click add. Oh, let me just point out something else. In your balance, you obviously have to have more than 0.131 SCF, and you also need to have that plus the actual miner's fee, plus when you do the actual stake, because the staking fee, I believe, is 0.0069 SCF, just because I've done this so much. But always take into account the actual SCF fee for the transaction. So let's go forward and press the add button, press OK or whatever that means, and then type in your password. Then click OK, signing, sending, transaction broadcast. And just in a few, I'm going to toggle over here. Actually, while that's doing that, I'm going to click on the browser tab that will always be able to show you as well the current price of SCF. And then if you click on this little area here, it'll take you over here to the AVE website, and you can click on liquidity and you can find the actual one of the values that I told you about of how to calculate the LP value, the size of the pool. So right now, this SCF liquidity pool is just over $500 million. Okay, now that is very, very substantial. It's important. It also should let you know in terms of the stability of this coin. So I'm kind of off on a rant. Let's get back to what the video is for. Go back over here. So right now, I showed you we added we typed in 0.131, and I told you that was going to equal at least 1 LP token, which you see that we got it. And I do want to point out something as well. This is why we always tell you, or this is why I try to recommend, when you're putting in for your liquidity, you should always kind of round up, because there may be like a billionth of a point that is taken off in terms of fluctuations, whatever, and it actually has your final number be lower than what you typed in. So that's why I always, add a couple of decimal places worth of a 1 to the end or whatever. But to make this a very simple video to, be digestible, I just say 0.131 because that's easy to follow. Now, our next step, now that we've got our LP token in, now we can go ahead and stake it by pressing this profit tab, okay? So once we press that profit tab, it's going to take us here, and we can click on liquidity pledge. And then it starts off default on quick pledge. But if you click the LP pledge, you'll see over here, minimum staking of 1. And guess what we just went over? We just went over how to add enough to the liquidity pool in order to have 1 FinLP. So we have that now. So now we can type into the box that we want to add 1. But I'm going to show you another trick that I found out. Look at this number again. This number says 1.001017. What I've discovered in doing this is if you add the exact number, but you subtract 1 from the last one, you see how this ends in 7. If you subtract, well, no, I'm gonna play it out for you. If I add the exact number and try to hit pledge, of course it works because I'm trying to show you this, but sometimes it won't work. And all you have to do is subtract 1 and change it to the lesser number. But I'm going to put 7 here. I'm going to go through here, the LP pledge options. Currently, I've been always selecting that I want to earn SCF token, and I want to do the stake for 30 days, meaning that this FinLP token is going to be locked and inaccessible to me for 30 days. But in return, I'm going to earn 1.4% SCF daily that I am able to withdraw to my wallet. As you can see, there are other options listed here. If you want to do lesser, you can get lesser return. So 15, 1.2%, 7 days, 1.1%. And if you want to earn in SCF-FUSD, the stable coin, the returns are much lower. So 30 days, 1.2% daily, 15 days, 1.1% daily, 7 days, 1% daily. But like I said, I like to go big or go home. And also SCF's value has been increasing every day. So that means I'm earning more daily just because the price has been increasing. So enough of that. Let's click that we, yes, want to do 30 days for 1.4% daily return. I click LP pledge. This is where it's going to tell you all of the details. And at the end of 30 days, I will have earned 0.109978 SCF, but daily, they call it the period income, I'm going to be earning this much SCF daily that I can either extract daily or, withdraw to my wallet, or I can kind of let it build up a little bit and then withdraw it to my wallet. So I'm going to click confirm. I'm going to type in my password. I'm going to click OK. And then it says processing. So what I have done now is I've showed you how to, or basically what's the minimum amount of SCF that you need in order to start staking. Again, this is not going to make your account active at this time because this is the minimum, and this LP does not, we didn't add one SCF to the liquidity pool. But again, I'm showing you what's the minimum you need to just get in there and actually start earning staking rewards. That way you can build up over time, and eventually you can get 1CF if you're just not in the position to either, outright buy USDT at the date of this video, about like $125 worth of USDT, and do a quick pledge. I'm making this video because if you're not in a position to go ahead and do that, which I always recommend if you can do that to make your account active, this is showing you how to do the minimum if that is all you have, and that is okay because this will not always be your situation. And I am grateful that this company is actually allowing a way for people to get out of whatever situation they are in financially and create a very good wealth building platform, and also create a legacy for you and your family. Okay, so that's enough for me talking. You learned what to do and how to do it, and basically you now got your new liquidity pledge right there. It shows you all your details, and then the following day at this time over here, about 3:58, as you can see, it just turned 4 p.m. So every day, 24 hours after you've put your stake in, you will receive your staking rewards. And then every day following at around that time, you will be able to, if you want, extract or withdraw those rewards to your wallet. Okay.